The market flips the script as the bears sell off during regular trading hours and the bulls fight back after the close. Are we ready to rally higher off the lows? Find out next on Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so as expected, the market sold off today, dropping a little over 100 points, but bouncing right off of our 382 retrace of wave 3. We got a very strong reaction after the close from the bulls, getting back almost 50 of those points immediately. This is what you would expect to see in a diagonal wave, and it does look very bullish after hours. However, both sides have lots of work to do. I do think in the next couple days we will have an idea on which way this market intends to move. I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, so with the big bounce at the close today, it gives the bulls a chance to keep this move up alive, and it's really what you would expect them to do there. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 30-minute futures chart. And we are zoomed in here because, again, this is where the action is going to take place over the next few days that hopefully gives us clarity on which way this market intends on going. Because we are in diagonal type structures in both directions, it is very difficult to understand which path we are on until one of them really takes control. So as we look at the chart, guys, we sold off today, had a big move down and hit the 382 almost exactly and bounced very strongly after hours. And now we got a move down and then a move back up here to start. Now, we're zoomed out a little bit here, but if you zoom in on this move up, it actually looks like a little micro five-wave move up, which is a very good sign for the bulls. So let's talk about these counts and the complexity of them and the reason that we're still waiting on some clarity. So the first count is going to be a bullish interpretation of the data, and that is that wave 2 bottomed here. And this is wave 3 of 3 up. So you got 1, 2, 3 of 3. We hit the 382 retrace for wave 4 of 3. Okay, and then we are pushing up in wave 5 of 3 towards that 4640 target that we've talked about. That is the bullish interpretation of what we're seeing. And given this bounce, pullback, and then start of a micro move up here, that's 5 waves, it does look good for the bulls in that regard. Now, for the bears, there's a couple interpretations, and this is where the complexity of the move comes in. So off of the high, okay, we would still be, the first interpretation, we would still be in wave 3, completing all of wave 3. This would just be the A wave. We would get a B wave bounce up to about 4560, somewhere in that region, which would give us an A equals C down to about 4440, which was the key number I talked about all day yesterday in my trading room. And that number is key because of the top of wave 1, and we are in a diagonal, and you would expect wave 4 to enter wave 1 territory in a diagonal. So it is not unthinkable that we get a B wave up to 4560, and then a C wave down towards that 4440 area to complete this wave 4, and then start the rally up to complete wave 3 around that 4640 area. So that's the first interpretation, is a smaller ABC, where we have A here, B up, and then C down towards 4440. This B wave is right around the 4560 area, so we would expect some resistance there before we move down. Now, the second bearish interpretation is that this was wave 4 up. Okay, we completed that A, B, C up to complete wave 4, and now we're completing an A, B, C down in 5. And remember, guys, we are in a diagonal if we are going to move down or up, so all of the waves are going to be 3-wave structures. So you're going to be looking for an A, B, C down in 5 to complete this lower low down around 4100 to 4150. So both of these moves could look very similar. The only one that won't look similar is if they can go ahead and blow it out here and take out the high from this low tomorrow. If they take out 4586.25, it looks like. If they take that out and keep moving up towards this 4600 area, then it's more likely that the first interpretation is the most likely one, where this was the move down in wave 4, and we are now moving up in wave 5 of 3 to complete wave 3, okay, around 4640. Then we would look for a pullback in 4 and up in 5. For the other two interpretations, we would max out at 4560 and look for resistance in that area, and then the pullback from there will be the key. If they break through that 4440 area on the way down, then it's much more likely we're heading down in C, okay, to complete this bigger wave 4 and finally be done with wave 4 around 4100 to 4150. However, if 4440 is able to hold and you see a big reaction off of it, then we could be heading back up in this wave 3 towards that 4640 area. So just to kind of summarize that and try to make it as simple and clean as possible. Scenario 1, all of wave 4 is done right here, and we are starting this wave 5 up into complete 3. That's scenario 1 for the bulls. Scenario 2 is the first bearish scenario. We have A done, we're completing B towards 45.60, and we would expect a C wave down towards 44.40 before seeing a move back up to this wave 5 to complete wave 3. And then the third interpretation is this is just the start of A, B, C down to this wave 5, okay, which would complete the bigger wave 4 and be done at the 4100, 4150 area. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group, okay? There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and get over to Facebook. I did a Facebook Live on Sunday, okay? And I put out a ton of incredible information. Starting next week, I'll be doing NASDAQ updates as well as building training videos for Elliott Wave courses. So some really cool things, but to get that, to understand where that's at, you need to get in my Facebook group. And then the only thing I ask in order to get in is you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button, come over here, get in a great community of traders, and then scroll down over here and you will see my Facebook Live. It's the first video on here. Watch that video. A ton of great information in there. You're really going to want to watch it soon. It expires on Sunday. So go check that out right now on Facebook, and you'll see all of the different changes coming to Invest with Jacob. It's really exciting. I hope you can come check it out. Okay, guys, key takeaways for today. We're basically watching to see if they can blow through the high. Okay, that's the first thing we're watching for. If they fail at 45.60, and if they do fail at 45.60, if they can hold 44.40, because if they fail at 44.40, down she goes. Okay, guys, that is the market update for today. It's the weekend. I hope you have an awesome weekend with your families. Enjoy yourself. Have a drink. I will talk to you next week.